How you boys doing today? My name is Brandon, and welcome back to another episode of the show. That's right, it's episode 9. Guys, next episode is going to be a big one. We're going to do something a little bit fancy, so stick with me for a bit, okay? Today, I have a big plan. We're going to start on the racetrack thing that I was talking about last episode. So I wanted to start off here and show you guys that I have actually found a desert biome. I know, right? About freaking time. We had to search and search and search, and we are now maybe about 2,000 blocks, a little bit over 2,000 blocks. Maybe if you add the X, we're about 3,000 blocks away from where we spawned. But we are able to find this. We actually have another portal off in that direction connected to a village. So now we have basically an infinite source of sand. I don't know why, but I like doing this. I like doing this to my sand. It makes it look a little bit fancy, and I'm hoping eventually in the long term, whenever we because we're gonna need a lot of sand, so we're gonna continuously come back here. This whole entire biome will look like this. Maybe I'll make it look pretty one day, and we'll do some botanical garden or what is it called? The Zen garden? Yeah, maybe we'll do it like a Zen garden type desert biome one day. I don't know. We'll think about it. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead, head back home. A lot has changed, guys. A lot. And when I say things have changed, I sincerely mean it. We have been doing so much work off camera to get ready for this episode. So it's a little bit chaotic in here. Don't mind the mess, okay, everybody? Don't mind the mess. Look at how gross this looks. We starting to come out here where we've been putting stuff out here. Oh man, I'm going to need another one of those. But we're coming out here. We're starting to put barrels all over the place. How come I can't open that? Am I lagging that bad? I am. Okay. Oh, look, that barrel doesn't have anything. Let's just put the sand in there. But we were able to kind of expand our little workroom here out into this little area, so it's getting a little bit messy. We did get this guy. Okay, you're annoying. We got this guy, which is awesome because he now sells potatoes, or he sells emeralds for potatoes and carrots, which have been freaking amazing because up here on the second level, we have an automatic carrot slash potato slash wheat farm. Let me show you how this works. It's pretty sick, actually. Where are, carrots right here. Let's just use carrots for now. Actually, what trades do you got going on? None of the above. We can't sell you carrots or or potatoes. The only thing we can give this guy is an emerald to reset him. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. But anyway, let's show you this. There they are. So what we can do is it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple, but it's pretty fast. Essentially, this is tilled, and then in these 3 droppers, we're going to go ahead and put bone meal in each one, like this. So 1 tick of the redstone should grow a full plant, right? So a full carrot or full potato. So we just flip this switch right here. It starts activating, but the cool thing is it's not actually using anything until I place something down. So as soon as I place something down, it grows to 3rd, and it uses 1 bone meal from each dispenser. Actually, it didn't use 1 from here. Did I do something wrong here? You know what? I don't think it really matters because I'll just click it, and I just sit here, and I just keep on doing it over and over and over again. And get all the carrots. This is going to go pretty fast because we only have a couple bone meal. But, theoretically, if I filled these things up with bone meal, we'd have a ton. So we started with like 2, now we have 23. So I've been doing that, trying to get a bunch of emeralds from this guy, which is 25. We got him down to 25 potatoes and 21 carrots. So we just been getting a ton of emeralds. So we got 46 right now, and I want to get my first mending book. So we need a book where, you know what, protection, efficiency. Can we use this grindstone on efficiency books? We can. Sick. So if we go up to this guy, give him 1 book and 28 emeralds, we get a book of mending. Hell yeah, boys. So finally, we can go ahead and put mending on stuff. I'm going to keep on doing this until we get like a full set of like diamond armor. Oh, look at that. The helmet's about gone. That helmet's about dead. But right now, can we put mending on my silk touch? Because I'm scared. I don't want to break my silk touch. Blam. That is amazing. So now we just keep on doing that over and over and we get mending. The second thing that I want to point out is I did raise this up. I did. I'm really happy with it. I actually set up, I don't know if we can see it here. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it without me falling down in here into the redstone. I set up a line connected to a detector rail that's behind this guy. If I show you, there's a detector rail right there. Every time this cart hits that detector rail, it sends a pulse into this dropper. And then the dropper sends the berries up into the chest. The bad thing is, when it's empty and I hit that button, I hear this clicking noise. You hear that? And that's just the worst noise ever. So not only now when I'm not recording, but even when I'm not playing, I still turn that off sometimes. Also, I don't like how you can see the dropper minecart as it goes by. I don't know if I like that. There's this weird gap right here between this and the stair, and I'm not 100% sure on that one. But for now, I guess it'll work. Now, I got one more thing to show you guys. This is nothing too fancy, but I did want to show you guys because we're going to need to use this a lot today for this racetrack. I am very excited, but at the same time, kind of like, I don't want to do this. It's going to be a little bit ridiculous. But on the third level of this very crowded house, don't worry, by the way, all this is going to change. This is not going to just stay there. This is all temporary. But on the third level here, I have an automatic, whatever the heck this is called, clay farm. So essentially, let me show you real quick. Let's make a ton of white clay, because we're going to need that. It's going to be the main color in our build, or lack of color, I guess. And then we put the white concrete into this dropper right here. And essentially, there's a observer block. So every time something happens right here in front of the observer block, a signal gets sent out into the dropper. So if I put this white concrete in my left hand and get my diamond pick, and I sit here like this, and I right click, and I left click, you can see that I'm not actually going down with my white concrete that much. I'm at 63, and it's probably going to stay at 63. Oops. Well, I'm not supposed to do that. But it's probably going to stay at 63 for a bit because it's just constantly coming out of this dropper and into my inventory. So I can sit here and go through, I don't know how many, 9 stacks of concrete just by sitting here and doing this. The only bad thing is, once I get efficiency 5, this is going to go a lot faster, and then the block behind it's going to have to be obsidian. So one day we're going to have to switch this to obsidian. That's just the only way this is going to work. And just like that, we just burned through all of those stacks. It's not the most efficient version of this farm, because sometimes it falls out of these walls here, and you kind of have to go across here and collect it. But for the most part, it either goes into your inventory or down into this hopper that's right underneath the station here and into this chest. So if I got all the blocks there. So you can see we have a total of 8 full stacks. And we were here, look, it's still nighttime. The night, okay. It's starting to come up. So you can see a little bit of time went through here. We probably were here not even 5 minutes doing that. So to get 8 full stacks of white is actually pretty freaking good. All right, I think we're ready. I think we're ready for this. It took a while, and we actually brought some stuff over from the starter base. So I think we officially have everything that we want here at this base. So we don't have to go back and forth. The only thing is, we don't have the nether portal over here. One day, we'll bring a nether portal over here, and we'll be able to link it up. Anyway, let's start today's episode off. We're going to have to sleep right off the get-go. But this is where I want to build, right here on top of this little island part here. And we can even go, you know what? I think we can go down like 2 more blocks and make it look a little bit more pretty. So let's clear that out then. This is so satisfying. I am absolutely so happy that I have this Silk Touch pick now, because otherwise this would have been so disappointing. Just when I was breaking like the 20 blocks that was below my build here, I was like almost crying. But now we just terraform this whole bit and I don't even have room for all of this ice. Let's just let it despawn. Let's just sit here and let it despawn, okay? I'm just messing with you guys. You should have seen the look on your face. Alright, so now we got that done. Let's go ahead and make part of the track here. I'm thinking I'm probably going to follow this. We're going to terraform this a little bit because I don't like this flat edge here. So let's go ahead and say that this right here is going to be one of the borders. How long or how wide do I want this track to be? Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 7, okay? So the track is going to be 7 wide. So let's go ahead, break all these then. And then we'll outline it with some white clay. I don't know why that was so difficult for me to say. And that's that. Yeah. Okay, sick, we're starting. We're officially starting. I don't know how long into this episode we are, but we're officially starting. So I saw this on Reddit, and I thought it looked pretty cool. I couldn't find one specific person that was doing it. It just seemed to be like a style, so I can't necessarily credit them. But I saw that somebody on Reddit did like this horse race track. We're not racing horses, guys. Get off my case, okay? I will tell you at the end of the episode what we're going to be racing. But they did this little number where this dirt turns to grass, right? So it doesn't look like this brown. Oops. And they did this throughout the track. And I honestly think that is going to look super sick. I'm really excited. So let's go ahead and do this pattern. Hopefully that grass grows. I'm pretty sure it will, right? If it's in direct contact with the sun, it'll grow grass. I think that's the way it works. Let's finish this up, and hopefully by that time we have at least one grass plot. Alrighty, there it is. So we don't have any grass yet. I'm scared. I'm scared that this isn't gonna work. Oh no. But you know what I just thought of, actually? We don't have a finish line or start line. So I think what I'm gonna do is I want to make this the finish line / start line. So how are we gonna do this? Should we make 2 banners? Or not banners. Well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, would a banner work best? I was thinking about spelling some words out with this quartz, but would it be better if I use banners to spell like start and finish? Oh, I really don't know. Okay, let's just do this for now then. Let's see. Is this a good place to do it? Yeah. So something like that. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, you know, that looks kind of sick. I'm pretty happy about that. Even putting like this right here would look a little bit better to make it look like an actual archway. Heck yeah, no grass still? Sick. All right, so that will be finish, okay? So, because I want this to go, is it clockwise? It's counterclockwise. Yeah, it's counterclockwise. So start would be over here. So let's go ahead and make it like here. Should we make it here? I actually kind of... No, I want it to encompass the whole length of the island, so maybe about right here. Yeah, I think that's going to do. So now that we got this officially started, I do kind of want to make some, like, checkered patterns up here. So let's go one more, just like this. And we'll go ahead and extend this by 1, because I am going to then break out, I want to say these 3. So 1, 2, 3. And make a checkered pattern. But first, I gotta go squid hunting. And I'm not doing that until the morning. We've been taking our sweet old time with this sunset thing, huh? There we go. This is starting to look sick. Oh my goodness. I'm extremely happy with this. Oh, baby boo. It's actually starting to look like a racetrack, and this is super sick for me. The only bad thing is this grass is just not growing. Am I going to have to do that crazy nerd pole thing where I have to bring the dirt or the grass over from right there over to this island to plant it? There's got to be a better way, right? If I bone meal it, will it grow grass? I don't know if that's just a modded thing that I've seen like on like Skyblock or whatnot. Or no, that's grass seed, right? Let's try bone meal, because maybe it's just a simple fix, right? And we don't need to do that stupid nerd pole thing. Oh, I really hope this is it, because I really don't want to. Let's see, ready? No, that's not it. Alright, so we started on the track just a little bit, just the railing for now, but I'm thinking we're going to do a lot of curves and turns, and what I want to do with those curves and turns is kind of make it so there's a barrier. They do this on racetracks ever so often, where they mix match red and white or some other color, so you know that there's a turn coming. So on both sides of the turn, I want to do this little thing, and then it's going to stop. It's going to turn back into white, and then it's going to turn back into red and white to indicate that there's another turn. So this is what the inside of the turn is going to look like, and that's what the outside of the turn is going to look like. And hopefully, hopefully it looks all right. The thing that I'm running into now is this little guy. Is from the bottom, this track is not going to look too good. It's going to look kind of gross. So what I'm thinking I got to do eventually, like way down the line, but I'm thinking I have to half slab this or run through the bottom right here with an extra level of white. Or maybe a combination of both. I don't know. That's definitely an option that I can do, but it's got to be covered because it's going to look gross. Our main way to get in here is via boat, so it's going to look kind of gross if we don't have it covered. Another thing is, this is like the main entrance to my base right here. So I'm thinking about bringing the track up, elevate it up, and do like a cool little bridge right here. I don't know. Would that be too much, especially with this turn right here? I don't know. What do you guys think? In the comments below, please let me know. But now, we need to go on a little adventure, okay? Because we have to look for our first contestants. All right, guys. It looks like we found our first 2 contestants. Look at these bad boys. There's 2 of them over here. You have been randomly selected to be our first contestants. That's right, guys. Today, we are going to be getting ourselves 2 little turtle guys and bringing them over to the racetrack, and they are going to race their little hearts out for the next like 20 episodes because they're really slow. But I want to do a turtle race around my whole entire base, okay? So let's get these guys over there. It's getting really dark. I'm really hoping no baddies spawn close. Okay, we got one. I can sit in here, and I believe I can't. I cannot lead this guy. First, can I lead him outside of the boat? No, I can't. Oh, no. Okay, well, I'll come back for you later, okay? We're taking this guy with us. Oh, no. Look at the contrast between our skins. I feel like he's made for me. All right, because leads can't go on turtles, this has proven to be a little bit more difficult than I thought. So let me show you this whole process. I made this little hidey hut thing because I learned last episode with the fox, okay? I learned. But I did also learn that they can go in the mine cart. So if I push him, if I sit here and I push him up like this, hopefully he'll do it soon. I had to fiddle with the first one a couple times just to get him up there. I don't know if he's going to do it. Let's take out this one because I don't think that one actually needs to be there. And let's get him up into that cart. Come on. Come on. There he goes. And then he's going to get boosted up onto the track. Just like that. Into a nice little pit. Oh, right on top of the other turtle. This might be a little bit difficult. There we go. And then, this is the easy part. I learned, because if I try to hit the minecart, you're going to hit the turtle. The easiest way that I've learned was put an activator rail down and then put a block right next to it. Just like that. It'll knock him out, and I think it'll actually break the cart. Maybe not. Maybe not. But it got him out of the cart safe and sound. So we got him. So let's name him. Let's name him today. You and me. I think we have enough levels. Yeah, I think it's only one level to name him, right? I should have a couple name tags in here. 2. Exactly. Exactly what I need. Turn that off. You too loud, Foxy boy. By the way, I named him. I named him Pain. P-A-I-N. Because he was a pain in the ass to get him up here. So that's his name. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, so I got 2 names. First name, I think it's going to be Rusty Saddle, right? I had to look up some racehorse names. So we got Rusty Saddle. And the next one, this one I love. Sir Topham Hat. The best race turtle names I ever did here. I'm telling you right now. Sir Topham Hat. I love that one so much. Rusty Saddle is definitely going to lose. 100%. Okay? Here we go. So this one is Rusty Saddle, and this one is Sir Topham Hat. You, gentlemen, have the opportunity, the great opportunity, to be the first turtle racers ever. Ever. I don't think anybody's ever done a turtle race. So what we're going to do, guys, what we're going to do is I'm going to start off this track just a little bit more, probably get to that end point right there, and I'm going to grass it all up and do all that I need to do. And next episode, we will release them onto the track. Okay? And however many episodes it takes them to get to the end, to go all the way around the full track and get to the finish, that's how many episodes are going to be. I mean, I'm not just going to end the series whenever they get there. Okay? But that's the theory. Okay? And you guys can go ahead and bet on who you think is going to be the winner. I think that's going to be super fun. I hope it doesn't last too many episodes, but that being said, this is a huge racetrack, so it might be a long time, okay? Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it quits today. Say goodbye, Sir Topham Hat and Rusty Saddle. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. This thing is going to start looking beautiful. It's going to look amazing, and I'm really excited to see how it ends up. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Much love and peace.